is
I refuse.
Toil Day, the 5th of Arotis.
I don't actually refuse. I just don't.
While you guys are reading, I'm going to grab a piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy. Hey there, little boy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Guys, we're probably gonna level tonight. So stoked.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a goblin feat.
Oh yeah? Instead of a general feat?
Third one. So I'm gonna take Ancestral Paragon, which allows me to take a goblin feat.
Oh, awesome. Which goblin
Yeah.
feat?
So it's called Goblin Scuttle. So
Oh,
if an ally ends their movement next to me, as a reaction, I can step 5-foot step away. So like, if I'm in danger and somebody runs up next to me, I can immediately like step behind them.
Oh, that's
out of the way.
excellent.
Yeah.
Yes,
well,
yes,
the
that will
fluff for
get
that is
used.
that goblins often use it when they're running into battle to keep shoving into tighter spaces so they can pack more people in.
That's awesome.
Because goblins. And there's a super cool example of how to make a reaction really interesting.
Yeah.
Especially imagine having that as like a rogue or something where someone runs up and you're like, and now I'm flanking.
Yeah, right.
Or fighters or anything. Alright. So you guys are here. You'd all, if I remember correctly, you'd all queued up on that door.
Can you reset the map? I don't have it.
Yeah, I don't have that.
That's right. I didn't share it because I was like, ah.
You can pull up the map if you're really desperate. You just have to go through a lot of water.
Okay.
Okay, so you're all queued up. You're there. How are we going to the door?
Karen will...
Felix isn't going through the door.
Yeah, Karen will go first through this one. Oh, wait, oh, that
you guys are
door.
going to the
I'm
door to the
sorry.
east.
Yes, you're right. We're going to the door to the east. I forgot that was there. Karen will put her ear up to the door. Or did...
Alright.
Yes.
So that means I'm going to shift Karen to proceeding. Felix is avoiding notice. Kill my calendar. Hold you up.
I keep forgetting. Is Felix a half-elf?
Yeah.
Human. Okay.
I keep thinking I'm a half-elf because I always roll a half-elf when I do like.
I gotcha.
But so I think I called myself a half-elf.
Yeah, that's probably why I thought that. So we've got 2 humans, an orc, and a goblin?
Half-orc.
Well, yeah, half-orc.
Karen, lean in. Listening. You don't really hear anything.
Okay.
Just the background sounds of being underground in such a large structure.
I don't hear anything on the other side of this door. I think I'll give it a try. And I'm going to attempt to open the door, see if it's locked.
Not locked.
Okay, and I will slowly open it, but I am searching for danger.
Coming out of a small hallway.
Okay. And that's it? Just a hallway?
With the door in the north.
Okay. It looks kind of clear, but, you know, there's always danger. And I will...
Everyone else move yourself up, as you will.
And I will see if this north door is locked once they are positioned themselves.
It doesn't appear to be locked.
Okay, I shall
Touch the
open.
handle, moves a little.
I shall open it as well. Try to go slowly. Charlie, stick close to Tim, alright?
Oh. door up.
Don't worry, little one. You'll protect me. With your body.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking there, Tim.
The door
Really squishy.
The door opens up, and you've got the light of Tam's torch kind of bouncing into the room a little bit off the walls, coming in. What you see is furniture of what was clearly once a bedroom, all askew.
Okay.
And you see a mountain-like pile in the center, made out of largely garbage, such as filthy cloth, bits of rubble, bent nails is collected into a small pile as if someone is very excited to find them. There are a few shining glints in the mix, and kind of scanning around on the southern wall that you just came through, scrawled in a chunky substance in a childlike hand. There are several words that might be total gibberish.
Huh. Can I tell what language it's in?
Let's check that out real quick. What language do you speak?
That is an excellent question. Let me find it. 1 second. Oh, Common, Goblin, and Orcish.
So I'll say, is all of you, as you kind of turn to look at the words on the wall. We'll see in the chat what
I
you
think
see.
it's alright. Come on in. There's some writing on this wall. I don't think I'll recognise it.
Oh, yeah. It's
Draconic.
Oh yeah, Charlie. You can read that. You've been studying that for a long time. What's this say to you, Charlie?
Beware. Mighty dragons.
Dragons. Those filthy buggers.
And then it just goes.
But Charlie, why would they write ag?
We probably wouldn't take the time to write out Hitler's actually dying, right?
Well, I mean, I suppose it could be dictated.
Might be more of an ooh.
So as you're kind of coming in and looking around, a couple things. Tam, you get a brief feel that this wall was once probably a chamber of one of the... You remember from some of the documents you looked at, they were called the Marlichters. This was probably a chamber of one of theirs, judging by kind of what you take away from the quality of the furniture that is now smashed and destroyed in the room. As you also all look around, you also see in the eastern wall that stones have been smashed into sort of a rudimentary tunnel working its way east. You can't really see into it until you have to walk up closer to get a look at it. You see what looks like a tunnel out of this room.
On which side?
A tunnel on the east side of the room.
Okay.
How big? Like person-sized?
Like a person's gonna have to kind of hunker down to get through it. But yes, as though it was made to allow for a person.
Goblin-sized?
No. If the goblins made it that big, they were making... Your guess is that would be a pretty austere goblin tunnel. Which they're not known for.
Karen is going
looking at the tunnel entrance, looking at Charlie, I'm just like, no.
But as you get a little closer, Tam, you do see into the tunnel that it looks like it was only dug about 3 feet before it was given up.
Okay.
You can see that on the floor next to the pathetic tunnel are sort of bent bits of metal pipe, and your investigation check, you're like, oh, okay, rusty spoon. Someone was doing a really shitty job of Shawshanking it.
But why? So is all this rubble in the middle, like, all the debris they were pulling out of there?
Alright, Charlie, I'm going to switch you to investigator.
Okay.
Looking at it, it doesn't look like that. It looks like, as you're kind of putting it together, it looks like a horde of junk. Not like a pile of debris, but like someone has hoarded junk.
The pile in the
You're not
center?
sure what's in there unless you look through it, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. She'll, put a foot out and start rifling through it a little bit.
Yeah, I was going to actually look through that in the center as well. Karen will help Charlie with that.
What's everyone else doing?
Well, Felix is keeping an eye out. Kind of, lurking, making sure everything's good.
Probably just turning the room over, looking for anything interesting.
How long do you guys want to spend doing that?
A few minutes on the center pile, but not too long.
Yeah.
Charlie, any longer?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys look around for a few minutes. You don't find anything in here worthwhile. You can tell.
Okay. So, who was riding in a Draconic?
Can I... Oh, damn, I don't speak Draconic, but I have my dragon lore. Would that help me in any way?
And knowing about dragons, but not the language.
Gotcha. Okay. So that wouldn't help. And you said that the little tunnel kind of Shawshanks for 3 feet and then stops?
Yep, it is a 3-foot deep tunnel.
Gotcha. Okay. Did anyone check out that bed in the corner?
I mean, not specifically.
You guys did say you searched the room over, so you've looked with the rolls.
Okay.
You guys haven't found anything.
Well, it looks like they must have swiped everything out here before they took off. Wanna keep going, see what was in that room back there to the left?
Yep.
Karen will walk back to this door.
This one.
Remember, you guys, when you guys tell me you're walking places, going places, talk to me about your character attitude.
Oh,
and kind of what they're up to.
At this...
Walking quiet.
Also, Ike, do me a favor, put yourself in a square.
Oh.
Oh.
Ceiling.
Karen is trying to
Zoom
be...
in, it helps a lot.
Yeah, Karen is being alertive for danger.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, Tim's on, was it investigation?
Yep.
Charlie will go back to searching.
Okay, Felix, are you back to hiding?
Back
I was gonna call it avoiding. Okay, kind of get there. You get up here. There's a door ahead of you again.
Mm-hmm. I will check and see if it is locked.
Light source as well.
Isn't locked, as far as you can tell.
Then I will attempt to open it slowly and see what is inside.
So, so you changing from scouting to searching?
Yes.
And this is
dragon.
This is all a little mechanical now, but I'm just trying to really articulate it so that it becomes a little more natural for us. Because it's one of my favorite things that they did finally determine a rule system for be like, well, no. I was like, look, you're doing one or the other. You're not doing both.
Yeah.
Okay. The door opens up, and Karen, as you're looking into the room,
Mm-hmm.
Really like this.
yeah, I love that you guys just don't roll and stuff.
I saw you roll.
Karen, you look into the room and you see first this sort of steady drip.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're searching up, especially after that room upstairs, the back came down. I'm just sort of imagining the camera starts up with the audience's view, seeing this drip.
Uh-huh.
Camera kind of comes down, you start to see this room now. But there's splintered pieces of wood stuck all over the flagstone, rising up like sort of bizarre foliage around this oddly large puddle in the center of the room. As you come in, you'd swear you hear some kind of almost like...
I hold a hand up to stop the people from moving any further in.
And I'm going to say that because you just rolled a baller perception, something is in that puddle.
I'm gonna raise my finger up like do a shush and point to the center of the room. And then, I suppose switch to sneak and take a step in.
So real quick, before you take the step in, because
Yeah.
everyone has a chance to respond to Karen.
Oh, fair. Yeah.
gesture. Does anyone else change their mode or what they're doing? The character with his finger. Charlie and Tim.
Probably switch over to like scouting.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably what should do as well.
So Charlie, you scouting with Tam, or are you gonna kind of avoid notice and take a look at cover as well?
Yeah, I'll actually avoid notice.
Okay. And Alec is going to take the prep for battle. So he doesn't have a shield, but his sword is completely out. Alright, Karen, now you can go ahead and let me roll that stealth for you.
Yes, please.
Ooh, watch your webcam when you're doing it. I'm not surprised if
My stealth isn't great, but let's do it.
I'm pretty sure your stealth is actually +0.
Yep.
Okay, so you're walking into this room. Damn. Man, you're sneaking in. Getting a little closer.
I'll see what's in puddle.
Right there. Alright, so at this point,
I'm go.
I would like you to roll a stealth initiative.
Yay. Oh, not bad. 14.
Yeah, not terrible.
Again, considering I have a +0, that's not so bad.
God damn, I say. God damn.
I said, goddamn. Isn't that Pulp Fiction?
I think so.
Yeah.
I said, God damn.
That was Foghorn like.
I'll say, God damn.
Foghorn Leghorn on cocaine.
I said Foghorn Leghorn wouldn't ever say dog. He would say dog.
Only when on camera.
But he's always on.
But to be fair, he is, and I say he is a true Southern gentleman.
True. Doodah.
Take the Lord's name in vain.
Do preach it, brother. Do preach.
Okay, so let's talk some stuff. Oh god. There's some weird fucking shit here.
Oh no. Oh my.
Okay, so everyone has their initiative all rolled in their sheets.
I don't think Corvosa did go stealth.
Do you want us to roll, like, stealth initiative?
Yeah, everyone give me stealth except for Alec, who's not rolling. So in a second, I'll have everyone read their shit off to me. Alright,
It's uncomplicated.
oh, it is? For stealth?
Yeah.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God bless you, please.
It's so good.
Yeah, preach that all of them friends.
It's a little clunky, but it does do a lot of good stuff for us.
It's clunky, but it's clunky not like the other video game way. It's time to learn and
It's the metaphor of virtual tabletops.
I told you that very recently, very brief, but like, the stream was like, man, this game is huge German news. Turns out the entire dev studio based on one.
That checks out.
Yeah.
Alright, so, first who's going to go first? Karen, did you say your initiative was 14?
Yep.
Okay, so that means you are temporarily going to be flat-footed.
Oh no.
It took me a little bit to get the hang of how the whole, like, initiative versus perception DCs stuff goes. But now that I got a feel for it, it's kind of fun, because I'll say that, like, this creature's stealth initiative is 25. Karen's stealth initiative is 14. So, like, everyone is ready for battle. This creature is acting first, and its perception DC is higher than Karen's stealth DC, so it is visible to Karen.
Mm-hmm.
So this creature is going to become visible. Let me see if I have... Here we go. I do have some images of these for you guys.
Oh my.
A little frog creature just and jumps the fuck out of the water.
Okay.
Just fucking weapon first. It's got... Oh yeah. Man, Morningstar in hand at flat-footed Karen. It's a 21 to hit.
Ah, damn. Flat-footed is -2, right?
And I applied it to you.
Okay. Yeah.
However, you are now aware of it, so you are now no longer flat-footed.
Okay.
But it had it for that attack. Alright. Smash down. Let's go and roll some damage for that Morningstar. Not bad. I know you didn't
Yeah,
have
not
to.
the worst.
I felt like it was the right thing to do. You know? So these are the monkey people. I was like, oh, then does it screech now, right? Oh, you know what it's going to do? 10, 15, 20. Second, I'm going to need everyone to give me a will save.
Oh, friggin' fuck. Okay.
As it... Okay, so everyone makes it except for Charlie.
Of course.
Of course.
Damn it.
The one who's hidden.
So, Charlie, you become frightened 1, which I think, if you remember correct, is a turn of basically -1 to most things when it wears off.
It's not so bad.
I do like that frightened has built in, and so its second action was its auditory croak.
Okay.
And then I think for its second attack, it's going. Yeah, let's do that. Its tongue is going to shoot out at you.
Okay.
Miss.
Right.
Okay. It is now.
Charlie's turn.
No, it's not.
Oh.
Oh,
Shit.
As another creature appears.
Oh.
I would like to take a moment and thank everyone in the party for leaving Alec a clear line of movement to combat.
Alright, so you're flat-footed again temporarily. Gonna Morningstar you. Oh,
Ouch.
quite a crit.
Not super close.
Ooh, better
Yeesh,
damage,
that one
though.
hurt. Yeah, that one hurt.
It's gonna go for the tongue on the second one. Critical. Man, I wish I would have saved that for an attack that did damage.
Wait.
Okay, so it has no effect, no damage. There you go, 0 damage. But you are now grabbed.
Okay.
Like, no other roll. That is how it works. Let me double check that. Tongue grab. Yeah. We go throw grabbed on you, Karen. I'll take
Okay.
flat-footed off and trade you for grabbed, which includes flat-footed.
Perfect.
Oh man, I really wanted that crit with the Morningstar. Okay, and then it's gonna go for broke and attack one last time with its Morningstar. You're flat, you're grabbed, so like, maybe, right?
Maybe.
That was a good roll, but not that good.
Hmm.
It's now Frightened Charlie's turn.
Okay. I think Charlie has had the Morningstar out. She's now out of bombs. She's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to there. And I do believe
In magic,
You do declare.
do you believe in love?
I lost my fucking. How do I bring my character? There we go. Don't know how that happened. She's going to go ahead and swing that thing. That old boy here. That is most definitely a miss.
It is. Oh, I should also note, not that it matters because they're occupying it, but the disgraces that they're in do count as a bog,
What does?
which is difficult terrain to mediate the space that the two boggarts are in. it does count as difficult terrain to medium-sized creatures, and small creatures have to make swim checks.
Oh.
Oh,
Ooh. That's better.
All right. Ah,
Oh, what? Fuck. And that's my turn.
diggity diggity dope dog. Okay, so then. Oh, Jane says hi to everyone.
Hey, Jane.
Hello. It is then Alex's turn. Well, there's so many people in his way.
You can get there.
It was a joke because we talked about how there's specifically a wide open path.
Oh, I thought there was a movement spacing issue, but it's like, no, it should be 20 feet.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, no, never mind. I'm reading rule books, so.
How dare you? Alright, so his speed's a little smaller. He's got 20 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Perfect.
And then he's gonna swing for broke. He's gonna do his
Power attack?
respected, well-known power attack.
That he's hit with like once?
Oh
Hey,
my God,
twice
he actually
now!
hit him.
Good job, Alec. Damn.
14 damage. Good fuck.
He rolls 2 attacks with the damage. Alright, so he's hit that creature, and that's his whole turn.
Yee.
I'll be honest, as a DM, I do really do power attack because it means I have to do fewer things for Alec.
Yeah. Keeps it easy.
So whose turn is it now?
Felix.
These are Alex.
So, do exactly what I would do up and up first. Moving diagonally 10 or
The first one's 5, second one's 10, third one's 5, fourth one's 10. It's in every other. And because it's come up both in the podcast and in our games, it's worth noting that regardless of if they're separate move actions, it is the every other across your entire move cost level. Not if you start a new move action, because you can start that, take another 30 back.
Okay, so then this move is completely legal class because honestly over it. And most importantly, it is can't like hawk back.
Mhm.
With human object.
At point blank range. Do it.
It's on range.
Oh my god, you actually hit with the hammer.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah!
You're not gonna do it.
Prince in Call of Duty slides around Alex with the stupid with the hammer in hand, cock back, and just brains.
Okay, that reminds me. I'm not normally one to tell video game stories in non-video game settings, but there's one I fucking have to share. So, the other night, literally last night, Trent and I were on Call of Duty Warzone, which is a staggeringly good battle mode. I did, dude. That was sexy. I was talking about it with Trent, actually.
This is amazing.
So, and I seriously cannot say this enough, guys, but if you had ever have thought, maybe I want to play Battle Royale, there are a few reasons that I could talk about at length as to why it should be Warzone. In addition to the fact that it's free.
Because you know it.
That's a big one. It is also cross-platform, and it gives you mini-quests to do inside of a game to make you feel like you've accomplished things even if you aren't the last one standing. None of this matters too much, though, other than to say that Trent has a daily quest in which he has to start a contract quest at an area called the Dam. It's this big hydroelectric dam at the north side of the island.
It's really frustrating.
So, Trent and I are like, fuck it, we'll just do a drop at the dam, get the contract, and we wipe early, we complete his dam, right? So we drop down at the dam. We get in there, we're going for the contract, we got a couple other people in the area, so we just grab the contract with the guys, whatever. We're running around trying to find a gun, and I was like, ooh, PKM. Alright, it's pretty sweet. And then I run through and I find a rocket launcher. Now, rocket launchers are a bit of a mixed bag in a battle royale, but our group has sort of decided that we should, if we're playing at least 2 or 3 people, at least one person should always carry a rocket launcher because you're never sure when you're going to need it. And I find a Pila. You know, like Israeli like locking shoulder ground to air missile. Fuck it, I'll pick it up. It's a pretty good one. So it's all going pretty good. Trent's like, all right, I got it. Like, where's the other guy? We're like, we don't know. Fuck it, let's get out of here. So we hop in the helicopter because there's a helicopter nearby. Like, no one's taking it, so fuck it. Let's go work on this quest. Take it off, start going. We're like, all right. Quest has us needing to go pick up the box over here. Start. Oh shit, we're getting shot at. Sure enough, there's this, some random shirtless dude with like a heavy machine gun just shooting at us on our little bird. We're like, oh fuck. And I'm shooting at him. And I managed to down this guy until we realized he's got a teammate who's then shooting at us. So we say, fuck it. And I have an idea. I say, Trent, go back. He's like, okay. So he pulls up barely over the treetop, comes back in, and I pull out the Pila, and I shoot it down to the guy who's resurrecting his downed teammate, killed both of them. We then realize there's 2 more guys in their team, and we proceed to harry them down a sheer cliff face for the next, 5 We do everything. We literally run out of every single piece of every kind of ammo both of us have, including doing, hot swaps for pilot in midair in the helicopter. We're out of every single shot of ammo, so finally, Trent takes it and parks the helicopter in a fucking garage so we can reload on stuff. Which is a beautiful parking job. Get back in, we get up, and sure enough, what do we finally grab it? I'm like, oh, hey, cool, check it out. I found another launcher ammo. Might as well keep the Pila. Might come in handy. Got some rounds, man. We're up in the sky, we're doing good. We harass a couple people, then I'm like, Trent. He's like, exactly what I think. He's like, dude, it is. And we see another helicopter. So there I am, sitting on the bolted-on wooden bench on the side of a little bird with a Pila, trying to target lock another helicopter in an air-to-air battle. And we pull it off, and we're close enough that I hit it. I shoot. They shoot flares, but it's too late. It hits the helicopter. Boom! 2 guys die. 1 bails out. Drifts down. We'll come back to him later. We go to get some extra gear. Things are going great. I was like, pink, pink. Fuck, we're getting shot by the guy on the roof who survived the helicopter. Like, fuck it. We don't have a good gun for shooting down. I'm pretty low on ammo. The helicopter's a little dinged up. Let's fucking forget about it. So we go over the tree line, find another village, set it down, try to find some more loot. Find a couple more rocket rounds. I find a nice chest that has a precision airstrike in it. Cool, good stuff. Then all of a sudden I see the blip on the radar. We've got one of these big, heavy, tractor trailer sized trucks just hauling towards our spot. We're like, oh fuck. Trent's like, shoot it. I'm like, I don't have enough missiles. They take minimum 2, maybe 3. So like, alright, what are we doing? Well, I guess we just gotta run. So we start running, and then we see that the truck doesn't follow us. It stops in the middle of the village, right near where we left our helicopter. So we double back around and start running the village. And sure enough, what happens? But the helicopter takes up off the ground. We're so close to it. I lock it with the Pila. I shoot it. They pop flares, but we're too close. Bam! And Trent's recommendation, I actually turned on in-game audio. I don't transmit to anyone outside of the group, but that way, whenever you kill someone, you get to hear the sound of their audio right as you kill them. Which is great, because I kill it, 2 people die in the helicopter, and 2 bolt out, and I just hear them scream, what the fuck, man? I don't know, I hit flares! They proceed to get out of the helicopter, they shoot the parachute out alive. Trent and I are like, alright, I think we can take them. We're kind of shooting them, and they run onto the road, grab a vehicle, and start to take off. And Trent's like, alright, hop in the truck, we'll chase them. I said, no, just wait. I get out my airstrike, and I call it in, and they drive right into the fucking precision airstrike. It was the best game I've had ever, and it was all because of Trent.
It was all just it was 30 minutes of us just fucking around, and I think we ended up with 15 kills.
It was just one thing after another that should not have worked and would never happen again. All of this culminated though, and I had the most bullshit daily quest ever, which is get 6 kills or assists in a vehicle.
Oh,
I completed it because I got 5 kills in that run from a vehicle. Trent and I then spent the next hour and a half trying to get the last one. Which I got by taking said semi-tractor trailer and running it at full speed into a garage with the dude in it.
I did that once. I landed and I died.
So thank you all for listening. Nate, I see you keep losing your connection. Are you still on voice with us?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. Just says Nate disconnected from Fantasy Grounds.
I keep seeing host connection lost.
Nope.
You're disconnected.
So you lost your connection to host, but the rest of us are still up. Do you want to reconnect
that was something else that I will never remember it,
Oh, okay.
and I haven't remembered it so far. I was just randomly flicking through my shit to give my eyes something to do while I listen to your story.
Oh.
And, it turns out Ruffian lets me put the critical specialization effect on my weapon as long as the target's flat switch. And that's it.
Oh! I did not
cool.
know that.
Good to
I
know.
didn't know. When you critically succeed at an attack using a simple weapon and the target has a flat footed condition, you also apply the critical specialization effect for the weapon you're
Oh, because you're the fucking bruiser rogue.
Ruffian. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, we gotta keep that in mind. That's stupid cool.
Yeah, what does that do with like a spear?
It pierces them.
Can you reshare the map?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, that's what spears have to do.
No, I mean, I think it literally lets you hit
Yeah,
multiple
it-
people in a line.
Yeah, it literally, it like pierces in a line, I think.
Yeah. I
Oh,
only
shit.
remember looking at you when it's stupid effects.
Yeah, critical specialization is one of those things that, like, certain people can unlock. Like, only fighters can unlock them broadly. Everyone
Yep.
else just gets them in very specific instances.
Furthermore, I don't know if you've been paying attention to this.
Probably not.
If I roll stealth for initiative, all monsters who act after me in the first round of combat are flashlight.
We've definitely not been paying attention to that. So,
I've been looking through my stuff.
damn it, guys, I think Ike might actually like this one. He's reading the rules.
Okay.
See, critical specialization for spears.
Also, what?
Okay, so for spear, the weapon pierces the target, weakening its attack. Oh, the target becomes clumsy until the start of your next turn.
Oh.
And hammer, although it's not a simple weapon, so you wouldn't get that with the hammer.
Oh, yeah.
It's very simple.
That's
But
the
the
whole
critical
thought.
specialization with hammers is that it's knocked prone. You hit them so hard, you just knock them out of their ass. Alright, so Felix, you run up, you chucked the hammer.
I did the Call of Duty slide and shot the hammer,
I appreciate it.
and now the handy empty so I can draw any of my weapons. Are we going to say medium humanoid 2 is... That looks more than 6 feet.
Medium humanoid 2 is in your reach. It would be at your spear reach.
So I could reach this.
Yes.
So we'll go for this. With the quick draw, and the quick stab, and the
Pretty good.
Oh, damn!
Damn.
And the... Oh, decent damage.
Yeah, not bad. Alright, that was a strong round.
I will be right back.
The Lady Karen.
Alright, I am still grabbed.
By the tongue, which does in fact have specific rules for attacking the tongue.
Okay,
I apologize.
yeah, I do want to do that with my sword. What are the rules for it?
Make an attack roll.
Okay.
You hit the tongue.
Excellent.
Now roll damage.
7.
I've severed the tongue.
Yes.
Was it like a hardness?
No, in this case it is an AC and then must take X amount of slashing damage.
Ah,
Okay, cool. Then I will follow up with a 10-foot step to here, and then I will attempt to skewer it with my...
Wait, how are you taking a 10-foot step?
or, well, not a 10-foot step, but a movement action to over here. If it provokes, it provokes. So I should no longer be grabbed, right? And then it should now be flat. It should now be flanked with me and Alec.
Yes, let me adjust as such.
Okay.
I might just put flat. Wait, I think I did this. I did not. Oh, I did. I did just put flat-footed on my bar so I can now drag it off really
Sweet.
easily.
Okay, now I am going to attack it again, since it is flanked now. Still missed. Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Alright, it is now Tam Sexton. The Sextons of all the Tams.
So we're going to move up to there. And we're going to cast Chill Touch.
Nice.
Nice. And a quick reminder, this is something that I think I may have only briefly brought up with you guys, but I found this out, and it's a rule that I'm going to choose to continue to have in 2nd edition because I feel like it's appropriate. It was in Starfinder, which is usually beta for 2nd edition. You cannot step diagonally out of things that restricted your movement. So, like, if you're in... I'm going to use this dead one's body real quick. Like, see this boggart here?
Right.
If it wanted to get here, it could not step diagonally. It would have to step out and then over. And because I realized that otherwise there's a lot of situations in which technically it makes doors not actually have that much value. And so it is a specific rule in Starfinder, and it's one I'm going to use in 2nd edition, that you cannot take diagonal steps out of doorways. You can take them in the open, but in the doorway you have to take the time to come out of the door and then go around. So no diagonal, out of door and around. Now, because you're allowed to move through your allies, no issue, you can do that. But for some reason, if Tam was here and this boggart was here, I would say you could not diagonal. You would have to step up and around Alec.
Right.
So just keep that in mind, that you can only diagonal when you have free movement through the otherwise adjacent spaces.
Yeah, so what I was doing, I was
It's totally
here,
legitimate.
here, and then...
I mean, hell, you had enough movement to go here, 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 and here. And it was me thinking that it made me realize, I never actually told him that.
Oh,
No, I checked it, I was like, damn, Tam got movement for days! So you run up, you chill touch. What do I need to do to respond to chill touch? Is this an attack roll, or is it a saving? Okay, so basic fort on the boggart.
DC 18.
Alright. Okay, alright. See what we get. He succeeds. So half damage. Is there a reason you're at 2d4 right now?
Cantrips are automatically heightened to the highest level.
Yes, but you can only still cast level 1 spells.
Right. Oh, right. Cantrips are still only doing 1 damage. But yes, no, you're
Because as we determined, you'll soon gain level 2 spells.
right. I don't have gained level 2 spells yet. Right. So
Alright, but that's fine. Takes that point of damage, he's not looking so hot. It is now his dead friend's turn. And now his turn. And he, in comment, just spits at you. And he's going to attack out at you.
Without its tongue?
Yeah, that's why it sounds so bad.
Ah, gotcha.
I can't understand you. Maybe if I talk louder, better connection. Slower and louder. Okay, let's try this.
Ooh, max damage.
Ow.
Let's try our final attack. You'll never stop us, it says as it attacks. And misses. Charlie, you are no longer frightened.
Excellent. And Charlie goes, wanna fucking butt? And attacks.
And a natural one!
I do want to.
I'm really glad we're using the house rule that critical. We're not using the extra crit cards until we're done with the first book.
Yeah.
Second attack. No. Yeah, it's another critical miss. And how about a third attack here? What the hell?
I really wanted to see just drop on a crit hit. Alec, these barbaric creatures shall speak. No more with their foul, tongueless mouths. Oh, that's a critical hit on the power.
There we go.
Ow. I think it's dead.
Yeah, it's dead.
He's just like pummeling it into a pulp at this point.
Yeah, that was just one attack, which would have done 23, 36, 52 points of damage.
What?
Oh my god.
A critical hit on a power attack.
Good lord.
Basically a double crit. The creature he just beheads it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever information it had died with it.
It'll never be a head of a major corporation.
Yeah, but it looks like he's croaked.
Good job, Charlie Puns.
Yeah.
Alright. now, so I can leave it in there. You guys can reassess the room. What do you guys want to do in this room?
First pick up the ball.
Okay.
And
You know, to step into the bog. You always have to kind of root around in it for a minute. It's uncomfortable.
okay, I do very well at stepping in the bog.
You know, I'm gonna roll that over. You've got a decent perception bonus. While you're looking for the hammer, your hand also comes across something else. It feels cold, cylindrical, made of glass.
A dildo?
I mean, it could be with its shape. It might very well be.
Oh, guys, I found the dildo.
What's a dildo?
Oh, honey.
That's a character in a Tolkien book.
So as you go to pull it out, your hand comes up with a potion in hand.
Oh, are you using the loot thing?
Yeah, it's in there.
Ah, I found this spear.
I'll have a look at it.
Sure, you're the beer master.
Oh,
You
Lord,
are the only person who knows how to make beer.
do you want me to roll the crafting?
Because it's an identify check, I'll roll.
Yeah.
But I have the party sheet here, so I can pull up all your skills right the fucking here.
Sure.
You've never seen anything like this before, Charlie.
Oh,
But it's something about it. You're really convinced it's it might be a different take on like a haste potion.
Yes. And then I haven't quite determined the exact makeup there, but I do believe it makes things go fast.
Also, one thing, Trent, that is worth talking about, when people are not in the middle of a giant, life or death fight, keep in mind that because I would recommend reading up a little bit in the crafting rules, because you can definitely do your alchemy crafting.
Yes, I looked that up actually the other day.
But you can also choose to just spend some money to make alchemical items outside of your daily allotment, so that you can kind of press.
Oh yeah, okay.
Because you get your free amount every day, but you can also totally just spend some money to make some that last forever.
Nice. All right. I also saw that. So if I use some of the reagents, basically at the beginning of the day when I'm making my preparations, I make 2 of whatever I am trying to make, and they last for 24 hours or until on my next preparation.
Is that still the case?
Yes. So you can.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to
some
talk
of
about.
those-
Yeah.
Right. So you can leave some of those for quick bombing. Like you can if you make them at the beginning of the day, then you make 2 of them at a time. And they last
There you
for
go.
24
Advance
hours.
during your daily preparations after producing infused regions. Your infused regions with your own alchemical methods allow you to create. Each day you can gain a number of batches of infused regions equal to your. You can use these for either advanced alchemy or quick alchemy. Yeah. So that's actually one of the things I really like about the alchemist, because it means that, yes, like today, you left them all for quick alchemy and you're already out.
Right.
But you get that cool blend of how many do I want to try to predict what will happen today?
Yep.
And how many do I want to create on the fly? Honestly, the thing is that a lot of people think of alchemy as bombs, but there's potion, but there's so many abilities. Alright, guys, 1 second. I'm going to do my best not to murder myself as I attempt to open a bottle of wine for Jade. Trent, I've been using your trick. It works like a wonder.
Dude, isn't it amazing?
It is life-changing.
Have you're on video here.
I am on video. This is all relevant for those of you who are there, because there was one night that I tried to open a bottle of wine, and it's a pocket knife. This is what I have.
it's probably corporate. It costs $5.
Yeah, but I haven't. Here's the thing, though. One night, I didn't know the trick of that you should just kind of put it between your legs and stand up and pull it at an angle, and so I did it like this, and I pulled it up and slammed it down, and I gave myself 2 blood blisters on my leg. Trent's method works every time.
Yep.
According to Jane, that was impressive because it was very stuck, according to her.
We all know that Trent's perfect.
That's what I hear.
So yeah, honestly, dude, Alchemist may be one of the most versatile classes in the game because technically almost any potion you can make, including emulating some spells with the right scrolls and other objects.
Also, poisons that
Yeah,
you can
that
apply before going into battle.
Like on a rogue's weapon.
Yeah.
Anyway, cool. So you found that? Like, yeah, maybe it's a haste potion.
Feel free to keep this. I'm not sure quite what it is.
So who's taking it?
I mean, it's a potion of fast.
Yeah, I think
Felix found
Felix should keep it.
But Felix is afraid of magic he doesn't understand, so literally
I'll take it, I guess. There, Charlie.
Okay, so you have to just take the unnamed. It's you. It just shows up as unnamed potion, right?
Magical
Who's wearing
potion.
the most blue?
I don't think it's Charlie.
Oh,
Big fan of red.
And then in case it matters, they're just wearing leather armor, have the Morning Star. They used to have a sling and a couple sling bullets, but probably just trash.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, I'm going to take them off this field then. Where would you guys like to go next?
Oh, damn, Felix is a school of magic.
Should we start checking out them
Felix
hallways
is a
across?
magic missile.
Should we check out them hallways across the way, or should we keep going into the main doors of this building here?
I want to flip this room really quick.
Okay, so I'm going to switch Tam over to searching.
The investigation. Like, try to figure out what the, not so much looking for stuff, but looking for, like, purpose of the room.
Okay. I also love that that's a thing because they always give you so much information about what rooms were or used to be, and otherwise I'm like, cool, so just pointless exposition for the GM that no one knows? So this was clearly once a stately bedroom, for probably an even higher ranking Order of the Nail Marilictor. But you can see where there's some leaks in the roof from the earth above, and well, you guess it probably made a poor room for goblins. It probably made a perfect home for these amphibian creatures. That's really your takeaway. Alright. So I've got Karen, Charlie, and Felix on avoiding. Charlie and Karen, are you guys going to switch off of avoiding now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you like to be on?
Scouting for Karen.
Yeah, scouting as well for Charlie.
Do you want scouting, which is, because I will say scouting bonuses don't stack. Charlie, do you want to go to searching?
Sure.
Because searching will also let you see traps or hidden enemies. Scouting is just a bonus once initiative does start.
Oh, I'm also going to take one of my potions the potion I just got. This minor one. So how much is a minor? Minor is 1d8. Yes.
Alright, everyone else want to move up. Alright.
Okay.
I'll say, if you will allow us, I think all of us want Alec a little further front.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
whatever.
Karen will open this
Actually,
door.
now that everyone is kind of grouped up all together, I'm going to burn a heal spell. And not that we're in combat right now, but it's going to be a 3 action.
That's what hits everyone.
Excellent.
Want me to burn something?
No.
Not quite yet,
If
love.
you want to, I'm not going to stop you. I mean, you do you, man. So, everyone heals for 2.
Alright, I'll take it. Karen will...
I take care of Felix, and I'll take care of Tammy. Got it.
Karen will open this door and head through.
We're not put Alec at full. Okay, wait a second. Let me reveal that hallway. Who knows what you want?
Oh shit.
Okay. So you work your way back down to the main hallway. I'm going to refresh you guys that. You see it, large, empty stone hallway. Oppressive. Dark.
I really like how Tam left a space between Alec and Tam for Felix to slot into. That was perfect.
What's everyone think? Should we go cross the ways here, or through this main door here to the east.
I want to peek into this little rubble section over here.
Careful there, Tim.
Careful there, Tim.
Yeah, it was like we were just kind of pulling through and was like, ooh, a thing. Curiosity killed the Tam.
So, Tim, you start to look up there, and you see now, you realize this must be the stairwell up to the courtyard where you fought the big sort of alligator thing, and it collapsed. And so far, come to think of it, you remember that the only way down to here, supposedly, was this very stairwell, except for the secret way the goblins knew in and out.
And the stairwell's like caved in or something, right?
Yeah, it collapsed as the goblins ran up. You remember them telling you that part of the reason they feel like they made it away safely was because it collapsed, and there was clearly these other intruders didn't know the secret way out, so they were essentially trapped down here.
Okay.
Oi, Alec, you think you might be able to go up front here for a couple of minutes? I took a quite a morning start of the knee earlier.
Sure. Here.
Let's
Where I stand.
Are you done being an adventurer?
Yes.
We're gonna go across the room here, down to the south.
Yeah,
Sure, just place Alec wherever.
let's make sure that there's nothing down here first.
Actually, you know what? Alec is just self-serving enough. He'd probably say, "Look, this is your quest, not mine. I'm happy to come along and offer my advice, but I'm here in a purely advisory capacity."
All right, sounds fine.
Alright,
Okay,
And I'll head down this hallway.
As long as you continue advising our enemies with your sword.
Technically neutral, lawful neutral, but leading lawful evil.
Advise my nuts, shithead.
Do you like to actually say that? Because I feel like he might.
You must. You can roll listening for help if you need.
Karen's
You absolutely must.
Karen is trying to keep her shield raised a little bit, so that in case anything jumps out at her, she's already got it ready.
So
you go down here and it dead ends.
Oh, really? There's no door?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
See how there's no door in front?
Oh, I couldn't tell with the fog of war. Oh, it looks like
The
there's
fog of war is showing you the end.
there's nothing down this hole. Charlie, let's back it up and we'll go down that second hole there.
Come on. Charlie, by the way, is gonna switch from the Morningstar to her hand crossbow.
Except Charlie, right as you get down there to turn around.
Yep. Right here.
No. Right as because you made it pretty far down, right?
No, she was like here.
That's fine. You turn around right as they kind of come back. Everyone's going to turn around. You're like, what? She says, nothing down there. You kind of stick your head around, like, all right, fuck it, nothing down there. You swear you see something.
Up down there or back
Down
here?
there at the end, the same place Karen just said nothing was there. You're like,
Alright. I saw something there.
So everyone else would have been back up here by the time Charlie saw it.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
But you swear you see
Back up, Charlie. Get out of that tunnel.
Hang on. You guys congregate back there. Let me just check this out.
And sure enough, it's not as though your dark vision prevented you.
Charlie's a lot smarter than you might think. People tend to just see Goblin and think dumb.
I have a really hard time learning new things.
And so, Charlie, as you get closer and start inspecting the wall, you find what looks like a seam, a catch. Holy shit! This is definitely a hidden door.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Guys, I found a fucking door.
Oh, you found something, Charlie? You always did have them keen eyes, especially in the dark.
Am I down back here? Like, am I right up here looking at it?
You're right up there.
I want to check it for traps, I think.
Okay. Give me 1 second, I gotta read a couple of things. I wasn't sure if you'd find this.
Well, while you're reading, I think it's a really important aspect to it. Somebody mentioned a thing today. They saw a post that called the COVID quarantine protesters. The blue flux.
I heard about that on Reddit today. So great.
That's awesome.
I also like the fact that I mean, it's not great, but you know, where all those protests were being held last week, there seems to suddenly be an increase in COVID-19 cases.
Also, have you noticed?
Yeah, it's weird, right?
In protesters wearing face masks.
You know what I thought was weird? That protest that was in Denver just the other day, where the nurse was standing in scrubs in the middle of the street, and there was that lady like screaming out of her truck. I thought it was kind of weird that he was in scrubs and she was leaning out the side of her best friend's ride, trying to holler at him.
Also, here's a fun note. Trent and I know the person who took that photo that's going up.
Yep.
Don't do shit about
Not only do we know the woman who took that photo, but she's probably going to be the photographer at my wedding.
Yeah, we worked with her for 2 years. She's honestly a very good photographer. She's a bit of an
also-
erratic person.
And
It's okay.
extremely stupid.
That was
Not gonna
interesting.
lie. No. Allison Clay is also very dumb.
Does she treat as like she's a consistently good photographer, or she's just a inconsistently good coworker? This was accurate.
Well, I'm that too, except I'm not a consistently good person.
Bit of an airhead, that one.
Sorry, there's a couple of weird interacting things I gotta double check.
About it.
She also would repeatedly tell us that she was living in Denver, like in Cap Hill, and driving to Greeley to work every day. And she's like, yeah, I just don't know if I could ever live in Greeley. It's just it's just not Denver. Like, you're working at the newspaper here. Like, why would you?
8
Why?
hours of that.
Yeah, like, what are you doing? But her parents were paying for her apartment in Cap Hill, so she didn't really care.
Okay,
Oh yeah, incidentally, Kim,
so
I told you that the Thompson House last night possibly mortally wounded our left wing. It's still possible that Kate has PTSD.
oh, that's good.
So we're not calling him there's a possibility. Which is good because you probably the guys who just straight up fucking back.
Like a goddamn badass.
Well, that's what the second group does is it dies from the hawk.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so that's the good news is there is a much larger probability of those two.
I'm glad to hear that. Okay. So yeah, Charlie, you're down there.
Also, by the way, this will be the second rooster whose life needs saved in like 8 months.
Does that make you love her even more?
I don't understand it. Like, is this a Native American thing?
The chicken king, the rooster saver. Out to save
The cock hero.
And,
Okay. So Charlie, kind of the door, you're working with the traps. You don't find any signs of any traps, but there's sort of an odd feeling. It's like there's like a weird wind pressure to the door. It doesn't feel like wind, but that's the best way to describe it.
oh shit, it's a thorn.
Little hairs on the arm picking up, huh?
Yeah,
The
exactly.
door farted on you.
She's gonna kind of look back and be like, "Hey, Tam, will you come look at this?"
Sure. I'll walk up and give it the once over, and
Okay, go
I'll
ahead.
also
Do
use
your
detect
shuffle.
magic.
All right. going to say, hey, if you want to do, are you stepping all the way up to the door, or are you staying
Sure,
behind Charlie?
yes. No, I'm stepping up to the door.
Everyone else, keep yourself in the appropriate place.
So detect magic. I also wanted to ask about this is like if I'm going to switch my. I'm not sure if this would work, if this works in this instance or not, since I'm actively trying to search. But I also want to see about maintaining shield.
Okay, hypothetically, you can keep.
Finger in my way. How about the top? What's that?
Nicely done. Hypothetically, you can keep both going. Well, we need to basically enter you into combat time, but yes, you can maintain a spell. However, in my mind, for you to interpret detect magic, you would kind of have to focus a lot on that information.
Okay, that's what I wasn't sure. So I will. Don't worry about it. I'll just do the detect magic and.
Okay, so it is a 30-foot emanation, and you set it on a pulse. And now, because detect magic's changed a little bit. Now, it's just a binary thing. Bing, bing, bing. So binary. You detect magic beyond those doors. Now, if you're aware of certain items or spells, you can choose to search
But
around.
not on the door itself.
Not the door, but that room. Magic. Yes.
Okay.
And it's really I kind of like. You don't begin. You can't learn the school of magic or pinpoint the source until it's been heightened to the equivalent of a 3rd or 4th level spell, respectively. So, binary. Yep, you detect the presence of magic. Volume, you do not know. Number, you do not know. Sources, you do not know. School, you do not know. There is magic behind that door.
And I can't tell the intensity, right? That's
Nope.
that
It's gone now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. At a lower level, you just know magic.
All right. So there's some level of magic behind this door.
Be careful up there, all right?
I don't think it's the door itself, but definitely something.
Let's go through it.
Let's go through it.
You want me to go up there first, just in case something's behind there?
Yes, I would.
Yeah, all right.
So please shuffle yourself
Excuse
respectively.
me, pardon me. I'm just putting myself here for the second. I'll put myself back once Tam moves.
Yeah, figure out your order, and then I'll realign the lighting.
Since I have the light, I'm going to be in the middle.
That's fair.
Probably smart.
Being torched.
Okay, so Karen, you're up there. The
Okay.
door's in front of you.
I'm gonna see if I can attempt to open it.
Real quick though, because of that, what's everyone's exploration mode? Because you guys are queuing up. So, Tam, are you pivoting to maintaining shield spell?
Now I am, yes.
Also, assuming that Felix was just like shouldered out of the way by Tam.
Tam is preoccupied.
Felix, are you avoiding?
Yeah.
And I'll give them a profile. Charlie and Karen, what are you two doing?
Karen
So
is
she's-
attempting to open this secret door. I'm not sure. You said it's like a seam?
Yeah, but once Charlie kind of saw it, she found where to open it at. So
Oh, okay.
she found the handle and everything. It was just all hidden in such a way that everyone else missed it.
I got you. Yeah, then I'm going to attempt to
Slash
open the door,
scouting.
but I'm looking for danger.
So you're scouting. Charlie,
Yes.
what would you like to do?
I'll avoid notice.
So Karen, you open the door.
Okay.
And inside,
Oh.
you see 6 looming raised dioceses stretched east to west in this chamber.
My.
Each bearing a massive coffin stone
Oh, fuck yeah, magic
with a
item.
carving of fully armed and armored Hell Knights lying in
Oh,
state to repose atop
Oh no,
each.
shit, guys, I saw this in Doom Eternal.
And even as your eyes kind of trace across them, Karen, you can see details or different variations of the armor, the weapons. Like, this isn't just a generic placeholder. Each one of these is carved in the likeness of a certain person.
Do I see anything moving or living in this room?
You see that 2 of the coffins are open.
Oh, fuck.
And at the eastern wall bears a complex series of inscriptions composed of faint, pale, and glowing blue runes. And you notice all of this right as you see before you 2 figures
Fuck.
coming out of the darkness,
Uh-oh.
clothed in tattered rags in ancient armor.
Alec, I think these are one of yours.
All right, I would please like Everyone add. Use the modifier. Use the +1 because Karen is scouting. Karen and Tam, perception initiative. Felix and Charlie, Morty notice perception. Remember to give yourself the extra +1.
Just did.
So it's a stealth initiative.
Because you really good at this.
Nice.
Oh, that's fine. Alec did pretty well, though.
Yeah, his advisory capacity.
Well, he's not going to do nothing, especially against horribly savage creatures, but,
Yeah.
you know, he's along to help you guys out. He's a little self-serving. So it is medium undead one's turn. Oh, shit. Steps forward. Oh, goddamn, guys.
This is gonna hurt a
This
lot.
thing steps forward. Now, isn't that interesting? 1 second, I need to look at a couple of these. Interesting. Its fingers sharpened into claws Karen strike out at you.
Alright.
Critical.
Oh,
I will raise my shield on that and burn my reaction to make that a regular hit and not a critical. Because that'll raise my AC to 20, not to 28. Or not 18.
Okay.
So that'll make that just a regular hit.
Okay, so now I'm just going to roll the damage. I'm going to burn this damage roll not on you.
Okay,
Ah, there, that was the one. I just wanted to proc and the crit.
sure.
So it's going to do 9 points of slashing damage.
Better than 18.
And then I'd like you to make a fortitude save.
Oh, fuck, okay. 18.
Oh, that's good. You would like this motion, I would like
18, you succeed. You feel the force in your body sort of almost being brought into the creature as it attacks you.
Okay.
Okay, he's got one action left. He's going to follow it up. These claws are not agile. -5 to the second attack.
Ugh,
Still a hit.
Jesus.
Oh, no, sorry, that's not a hit.
that's +5. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, okay.
To which it would only have been, what would a 19 hit?
No, my shield is raised from my last reaction.
So
It's a 20.
Miss that claw hits the shield.
Oh, fuck.
Oof.
Second undead already there. He's carrying. Skin dried and stretched over its body. Attack out of here. Your shield's up, right?
Yeah, it is still up.
And by the way, I've been playing it. You do have light cover, so I'm going to go ahead and just give myself a -1 on this.
All right.
I fought fencing in real life far too many times. I know that fighting around the corner totally gets fucking cover.
Yeah.
Right?
I bet. Fuck.
Ooh, hit, but because of that, barely avoided that being a crit.
Yeah, barely.
Ooh.
With between my shield raised and the light cover, that avoided a crit.
Good damage to you. 8 points there.
Yep.
Give me another fortitude save.
Shit. Okay. 18 again.
Succeed. Does seem to be intimidated by it.
Fuck.
Okay. It's gonna claw out another time.
Added a -1 still? And a -5?
-6 now.
-6, yeah.
I accidentally made it +56. That's correct.
I hope not.
Triple critical.
Oh,
Ugh.
really die though.
Damn.
7 points. Give me another fortitude save. Alright, you are now drained. I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't know what drained does.
More than that.
So let's find out what the fuck drain does, ladies and gentlemen.
Karen is going to be yelling out, "Get back! Get back!"
When a creature successfully drains you of your life force or blood, you become less healthy. Drain always includes value. You take a status penalty equal to your drained value on your constitution-based checks, such as fortitude saves. You also lose a number of hit points equal to your level, minimum 1, times the drained value.
Oh my
Your
god.
maximum HP is reduced by the same amount. For example, if you're hit by an effect that's drained 3 and your hit effect you lose 9 hit points, and your max HP decreases by 9. Losing these doesn't count as taking damage. Each time you get a full night's rest, your drain value decreases by 1. This increases your maximum hit points, but you don't immediately recover your lost hit points. Alright. That was its second attack, right?
I thought that was its third.
Yeah.
Medium undead 2. Attack with the claw. Attack with the claw. Oh, nope. I guess that was. Fuck. Okay.
Final claw here. Oh.
Really?
Yeah. With a
Natty
minus
19 on the
11.
die. Damn,
What's your point?
Wait, isn't your AC 20 right now with the shield raise?
Yes, it is. Oh, it is. It's 20.
Yeah, but it was a natty 19 plus 1 still.
But it says 20 right there.
Yeah, equal to AC is a hit.
Oh, that's right. It is. Fuck. Okay.
Exactly.
So then Karen falls to the ground unconscious. Oh, wait. No. Oh, wait. I have a thing.
Orcish ferocity?
Yes. Orc ferocity. When you reduce to 0 hit points but not immediately killed, fierceness in battle runs through your blood and you refuse to fall from your injuries. You avoid being knocked out, remaining 1 hit point, and your wounded condition increases by 1.
However, this is a reaction, right?
Abilities or
Or
ferocity. Reaction. Yes, I suppose it
You
is.
already used your
God
reaction
damn
on
it.
your
Yeah,
shield.
okay. So I'm unconscious then.
Now, you can choose to spend all of the hero points you have remaining to not go to dying, but just go to unconscious.
Which is just 1, so yeah, I guess I'll do that.
Also keep in mind that I
No, I'll
Well,
use
but
it.
this also means that Karen won't be going down in the future.
Yeah, because wounded sucks.
So, yeah, so this way if Karen goes down multiple times this fight, she has a less chance to die. Now, Karen, give me another fortitude saving throw.
Ugh. 10.
Okay, you are drained 2. So let me modify that. Okay. Alright. And that was its creature's last action. It is now Tam's turn.
She shouts to get out.
Alright. So, 1 action to pull out a vial of holy water. And hold it out and just say, Charlie, this one's yours.
I will say that you mechanically drop it as a free action once you pull it out. That way you have the rest of your actions to do as you want, and Charlie can pick it up to interact with it as an action.
Right?
This became very relevant in a game that you don't have to play the game, so this is mechanically the most efficient way to do that.
It is. Believe me, we figured it out.
First shot. And here, I'll do this really quick. It's in the party sheet. Okay. And then I am going to
That's right, you
cast...
the bomb.
Yup, it does indeed. And Charlie has another.
Nice.
Then I am going to cast...
Wasn't there a place where you guys collected holy water?
I had a bunch of them to start with.
That's
Yeah.
right.
I think
Yeah, we got something like that.
You can throw 30 feet, right, Charlie?
I can indeed.
Okay.
Charlie has an arm. All right, Tam, you've got 2 actions left.
Disrupt undead.
All right.
Good.
Undead 1. Fortitude save.
Good.
All right. So
Well,
it is not immune to that. It is a Fortitude save. What's the DC?
18.
All right. I critically succeed.
Ugh.
Oh.
What are these
So no
things?
effect. All right. Is that a 2 action?
I told you to get out.
It is now Alec's turn. Alec. Somebody must have activated the defenses. Some horrid grave robber disrupting my ancestors from their rest. He's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. He's going to risk the attack of opportunity.
Nice.
Good.
And just boom, charge through. Actually, no. I think I'm not sure he can do that. Because we looked this up. We can turn into space.
Is it something like an acrobatics check?
Is it if you fail? Is it if you fail you bounce off, or is it if you fail you can provoke?
I do not recall. I'll look it up while you're doing it.
Well, matter of luck. Otherwise, you have to throw a javelin over all of their heads.
Yeah.
It's easy to get over Charlie's like that.
Tumble through. Striders may remove it. You can try to move through the enemy space into the acrobatics. You can tumble. Failure, your movement ends. You trigger. So no, to move through it, you have to successfully.
Okay.
Damn. Okay, that's gonna be rough.
Yeah, because he's in plate.
What's their AC look like? Yeah, no, having perfect knowledge. All right, what's Alec's acrobatic skill look like?
Probably not great.
To be honest, it's not his best. Wait a second. Alright, that's not bad though. He does have another bad option.
The full rush.
No, let's see. Oh, wait a second. Karen is prone.
Yeah.
I'm
Problem
unconscious.
solved.
Karen's
I'm going to
unconscious.
stand on top of Karen.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, Karen's unconscious.
Karen, for the sake of movement clarity, I'm going to put you there.
Okay.
Just because otherwise it gets wonky.
Yeah, that's fine.
5, 10, 15, 20. You have to double move into there. So he has 1 attack left. One. Yes.
And of course he misses.
Just hold firm, Alec. It is that Felix's turn.
So, there's a lot of food between Felix and Fleetwood. So, what's like,
You can take a shot. They get a +1. They get a +1 to AC. It is honestly that much. It is that simple.
I don't know if I'm put fucking hammer. That's what he's always got to quit.
That being said, you can take an action to take cover behind Tam and hide to then make a sneak attack around Tam.
So I'll try to not play Felix will block the hammer.
Okay.
And free action draw the short bow.
Okay.
Take an action to hide behind Tam.
Okay.
And then take an action to sneak attack immediately on my dead.
Okay. Now take a second. Give me 1 second because he is flat-footed. Your sneak attack was high enough. You can. Oh, actually, I don't think you can hide behind Tam, but you can hide behind around the corner of the hallway that you're in. Mechanically. Because I think there's you can hide behind the person. So you do the Felix of ducking into the wall, and then duck out with your bow, and he is flat-footed.
Now, dropping my hammer.
Okay. We let the hammer to fall.
Come on, boy. Come on, kid.
Well, you got one more action. Either hide back with it or just. Alright.
Alright, there we go. That's fine.
Are we back on point for normal combat for us?
Yeah, it looks about right.
Okay, so
Yeah,
Karen,
okay.
so Karen, because you are unconscious, you need to make no check. You are not at risk of dying. There's nothing to make you critically succeed or fail. You are at 0 hit points. You are not at risk.
Okay.
I'm very familiar with the death and dying rules right now.
After fucking last session of Plague Stone, yeah, you should be.
Charlie will, I assume, spend an action to pick up that holy water from the ground
Correct.
and chuck that shit at medium undead 1.
So I'm gonna look up holy water because I know nothing about it.
There's one in the party sheet. In fact, I'll grab it here.
I'm gonna pull it up in the. I've got the archives up though. Equipment
It's like
holy water.
it's like 1d6 positive damage, with one splash.
Splash
With one
damage.
splash, yes.
But it only damages fiends, undead, and those with a weakness.
So, I'm going to make an attack essentially with an Alchemist Fire here.
Yeah, just because you have all that keeps all your bonuses on point.
Right. Yeah, bitch. That's going to be a miss, of
But
course.
because it's a bomb,
It does
still
do
be
splash
one
damage.
Yep, bomb does,
One
which is a
good
much
thing.
simpler way to handle it.
Yeah. So that's 2 actions, and with the third, she will pull out the other holy water from
So
her.
you're hitting undead 1, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I will use that. Okay. It is now medium undead 1. And the kind of medium undead 1 is going to back up and ready in action.
Oh, fuck.
Medium undead 2 is going to back up and ready in action.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not
It
great.
is Cam's turn.
Alright, I am going to use a 2-action cast on heal.
Okay?
It says harm, but it's meant to be heal.
You have
No attention to the man behind the curtain.
How many notes do you have left now?
I've got one more.
Most excellent.
And this is for Karen.
Yes. Thank goodness. Ugh.
It should only be 1d8 still, mate. I think just 1d8 plus 8 automatically.
Not when you're casting it as a 2-action spell. Or no, you're right, it's 1d8 plus 8.
Yeah, it's even better. It's an automatic perfect die on the second.
There.
I'll take that.
14 points of life. You are back up. Everything you are holding is out of your hands.
Yeah, it's fine.
Right, Tam, you got an action left. What would you like to do?
You're laying down.
If nothing else, recall knowledge is now in action.
Yeah. We're going to do that. So try to figure out what type of undead we're dealing with.
But that can also give you some other information about it. So that's going to be a religion check. That's a secret check. Oh! Yeah. You double check what level that creature is. Yeah, you've gained at least one piece of useful information. If you're trying to recall a specific thing, I can give you that. I can also give you some broad stuff. I will tell you a couple things right off the bat, and then I will let you kind of ask a question, essentially. Let me double check. You'll get 2 questions.
Okay.
These are whites. Yeah, damn the whites. It's always the whites.
Always.
Okay,
Yeah, wait.
Tam, give me one question and I'll answer it, and give me
Quick,
another.
climb something! White guy can't jump.
What are you interested in knowing?
Oh. Is this one of those things I can ask about specific like abilities and stuff like that?
Exactly. Basically, you get to know, you get to basically learn 2 things straight from its character sheet.
Okay.
And if you ask something that in my mind doesn't really have a real answer, I'll tell you that. And if the absence is a really valuable piece of information, that's fine. But if it's like, you're like, what are they weak? What are their weaknesses? Like, they don't really have any weaknesses. I might give you another one. Like if it's a Because there are sometimes where you're like, I want to know if the like really specific niche thing that doesn't apply, I'll probably ask.
Okay. Any specific vulnerabilities?
No, they're not vulnerable, but I'll carry this over and I say that they're not vulnerable. They have standard sort of undead immunities. They're immune to disease, poison, paralysis, unconsciousness, and death effects. And I'm going to call that a freebie for you.
Okay.
So give yourself 2 more questions. If you're completely unsure, I will tell you 2 things. Otherwise, it's like
how hard are they to hit?
they are AC 18
Okay.
with no abilities to reduce damage.
Okay, so damage against those things. Do they have a regenerative ability?
There you go. One ability is a part of their attacks called Drain Life. It is Divine and Necromancy. When the white damages a living creature with its claw strike, it gains 3 temporary hit points. And the creature must succeed at a DC 17 Fortitude save or become drained 1. Further damage dealt by this increases the drain by 1 on a failed save to a maximum of drain 4.
Okay.
And that's why I like the one, like, they really said, like, look, it is an action to do this, so if you roll well, you get cool stuff.
Alright. And I relay relevant information to my turn, to my teammates. Don't let them touch you. You bad heal them. And
one thing I also would like to clarify, just so you guys are aware of it, if you gain temporary hit points multiple times, you just only have temporary hit points for the one that gives you the most. So them getting multiple successive hits will give them 9, 10, like 9 or 12 temporary hit points. It'll just bring them back up to a possibility of 3 temporary hit points.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good at least.
Now, and then once they lose them, they can get those 3 back, but they're not going to build up a huge cushion of temporary hit points.
At least there's that.
Okay. Alright, so Tim, that's your turn. You roll information. It is Alec's turn. And Alec, I guess you have there's some dialogue actually written for Alec about this if he's with the party. Because I'll be honest, most parties do not have Alec with them.
Oh, really? Why's that?
Because he's lawful and a helmet. He's kind of a selfish fuckhead.
Yeah, he's kind of a fuckhead.
Yep.
He was literally almost shot.
I was actually really glad that played out, because that played out exactly as it's supposed to. You're like, oh, he's kind of a bit much.
the only reason he is with us right now is because I rolled ridiculously well on a social check.
Is that
You
it?
got a couple of good ones off, and then it didn't hurt that you then gave him a book with an annotation and an inscription by his parents, which is, and actually, here's a cool behind the scenes. He is friendly to you guys. If he was like full on ally, if he was one step, like still friendly, but one step less, he would not be helping to fight his own ancestors.
Oh, yeah? Shit.
But because of the work Tam put in, he is willing to fight his ancestors.
That's so
And
cool.
he's saying as much, I'm sorry to disturb your rest, but what you are doing is patently uncivilized. And he steps into the room and goes after this undead.
Shit, yeah. Go, Alec. I'm gonna put me back in my spot.
Making friends pays off.
Yeah,
Natural one.
of course. He's the worst.
Well, I mean,
Make,
like, I have to
note
admit
to self, make better friends.
but like for him, this is a little hard. Like every bit of his tradition says to honor the elder, honor those who
True.
came before. Here he is trying to kill them. He's talked about how he's less religious than the rest of his order, but this is still hard for him. He grew up hearing stories about the people he's now fighting.
Yes, but this is not civilized behavior rising from the dead.
And that is, well, he knows that they don't have a choice. He made some comment about some grave robber must have triggered the movements. And even as he's twins, he says, I'm sorry. Felix.
Well, there's still a lot of guys that think Felix are having fun.
You could acrobatics between us.
You can walk through your teammates and just
Oh, that's
tank up front.
So, why does Felix want to have fun? Do you know him?
Good question.
Quick question. It's past the point now, so we're not going to retroactivate anything. But when Karen went down, could I have used Death's Call on her?
Huh.
No, it has to be, I believe, when they die.
Okay, so she didn't actually hit the dying condition.
No, I
No, she specifically avoided it. I would have allowed it if she hadn't spent her hero point, yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
But yeah, I have no problem with you using it as an ally to sort of like gain a little bit of a contact high from your god, but your spirit comes close to the
I love that.
Oh yeah, your death was so good, man.
I almost think of it like, have any of you watched, I forget that show, but it was the show in which like it follows the people who are Grim Reapers, whose jobs it is to like loosen people's souls in their body.
Dead Like Me?
Dead Like Me, yeah. Have
Yeah.
you else seen Dead Like Me?
Yeah. Great.
Yeah. So, in my mind, it's a little bit like Dead Like Me, in that the angels of Pharasma, like in the moment of someone's death, are close by watching in case this is the time. And so, in my mind, for Tam, at least as a GM's interpretation of the God's world, it's not that you are taking the energy of the person who's died, but you are drawing strength from the fact that Pharasma is paying more attention at that moment.
That makes sense.
Alright, so Felix, what do you do?
Well,
It's just not like just a killer ball.
I do like the idea that it's a contact high.
Oh man, your death was so good.
That's some of that primo kush, Dad.
honestly, there is one person in the culture that feels that is supposed to be confident.
Heh.
So, gonna move through.
Oh, damn.
Like, you can roll to
Nope,
slide
you
through.
move through allies, no problem.
Right there. Drop the short bow, pull out the short sword.
Oh yeah.
That's only one movement for you.
And the medium undead one is right there, and let's do it here. Fuck yeah.
Oh, that was great. Thank God.
Yeah.
I mean, still, hey, something.
Enough damage.
It is damage. It is more damage than you get.
Partially
You've got one
absorbed.
action left. I will say, if it ever comes up, Felix, one of the things you can do is grapple someone to make them
No,
flat.
I'm not gonna grapple. I'm not gonna grapple this.
That's right. Got one attack left.
No, I don't want to attack with that. I've got one attack.
That's true.
I'm gonna tangle with this guy.
Nice.
Sweet.
Is that a one action or a two action spell?
I think it's
You should get out of its way, probably. You're gonna get rocked.
You could also retreat.
Yeah, you could also retreat or, like, jump over the graves to get out of melee range. If something tells me you're about to get rocked.
Tanglefoot is a two action spell, like.
Oh, never mind. He's gonna hit it again with the sword. Good contact, right?
Felix is doing something heroic. I gotta admire it.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
You'll see the guy.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
Nice.
fucking agile short sword, dude.
Yeah.
Most excellent.
Oh, dude. 8 more damage. Pounded it.
Excellent, excellent.
How do you know that it's
So I looked it up on Archives of Tempest.
Yeah, I have it pulled up. I just don't see anything.
So it says cast. You see how there's two squares. Each square represents an
Yeah,
action.
okay.
And it's the two actions it requires are somatic and verbal. And I believe, because Eli and I looked at this a lot, I believe it's somatic components that require, that do potentially provoke attack on each.
Yes.
Because there are some spells that are only verbal that don't.
So, understandably, I haven't looked at anything into
I had to because my barbarian has a couple of spells.
Alright, Karen.
Okay. Seeing, like, having just gone almost unconscious there for a moment, and seeing Felix rush to her aid immediately without a second thought, Karen is immediately inspired. Well, she doesn't know that. She went unconscious for a second. She didn't see the hesitation. She was falling over to the ground. So for her first, so she's going to be kind of inspired by that and get a rush of heroism. And her first action is to pick up her silver flail. Second action is to stand up. Third is to use my lunge ability and attack the white past Felix's shoulders.
That is a beautiful
Swinging the
use.
she's swinging the flail over his head and smashing into it over him.
I can almost see Felix just like ducking at us.
Yep. Oh, good, I hit it. Most excellent. Oh, max damage! Max damage!
Oh, That is also a beautiful use of lunge, Eli.
Thank you. that was
Alright.
that was excellent. That's my whole turn. That's it.
Charlie,
I'm out. Dropping the mic. I'm out.
Yeah, just
Charlie is going to check this other holy water, right? So you told Tam that they don't have any weaknesses. Does that mean they're not, like, that good damage wouldn't exactly do anything beyond just damage?
No, but one of the things about holy water is holy water only damages undead and demons. It just straight up
Yeah.
won't hurt more people. So the holy water, this is like the perfect target for it. And in holy water, I believe is priced a little bit accordingly.
Yeah, it
Some
only
other
hurts certain
undead
things.
some other undead may be more vulnerable to it, but whites are not.
Fair enough. Whatever. She'll fucking throw it at it. This is 1. Does it need, like, an AC
Yeah, I'm
buff
gonna
there?
make it by 1 because there are people.
Alrighty, no.
So because this is no secret, now it's AC 19 because Cam did a Sherlock thing on it.
Yeah. God damn it.
But you still do a point of damage to it.
1 point of damage. So that was out, which means she has the hand crossbow out, and she'll fire at it. What the hell?
Okay. Its AC is still modified accordingly.
Damn.
Oh, because its AC was up by 1.
Yeah.
Alright. That's your turn?
Yep.
So the one there, it's got Felix stepping in front of it. Yeah, so it's going to claw at Felix. Oh, that's a fucking crit.
30.
13 points of damage.
That is, honestly, seems like it's on the low end.
Yeah, honestly, that could have been a lot worse.
I rolled a 4 and a 1 on the die.
Yeah, that could have
I
been
hear
much,
you.
much, much worse.
Yeah, but he's a rogue, so he's already looking bad.
Yeah.
Hey, Ike. I'm gonna roll for fortitude save. Other things rogues are not known for. Oh, there he comes back. Oh, Isaac, I need a fortitude save. Is the white crazy? Apparently. Ooh, you saved.
Nice.
don't forget, like I said, for the fusion.
Okay, it's gonna follow up with attack number 2.
Ooh.
Misses. Alright, guys. Here it goes. Attack number 3. Misses.
Oh my god.
Undead number 2.
Thank
Undead
goodness.
number 2 is going to... It's going to try to grapple Alec.
Oh.
It fails.
Nice.
Okay, Karen, grapples against Fortitude DC, right?
Yeah, I
That
think
sounds
so.
right.
Yeah, because
Alright.
there's no strength. There's no strength saving throws in Pathfinder. So yeah.
It spends its whole turn trying to grapple Alec and fails.
Excellent.
And there's this moment in which Alec is just kind of looking and doing its like eye sockets, just please don't make me do this. You've done so much in life, you deserve better than this. He wants to defend the keep, but he kind of, he's just wrestling with it. Anyone's ever seen a guy with a greatsword, like you see like the elbow wrestle over the arms, trying to keep the sword in position?
Mm-hmm.
Cam, it's your turn.
Alright. There is no space for me to get forward.
You can go through allies. You just can't. You would just
I
have
can't
to.
I can't end my turn by
You'd have
space.
to-
Yeah.
you'd have to- you could end up on yes, you could climb up on top of the tube.
That's true.
That is not where I need to be, though.
Well, technically accurate. Yeah.
So, quick question.
Sure.
If something has a 30-foot emanation, would we still count line of sight, or is that not
no, in my
necessary?
mind, emanation is emanation.
Okay, cool. Then I'm going to burn my last heal spell. Pay no attention to the harm. And using a 3-action cast, a 30-foot dispersal, or a 30-foot emanation. Everyone will heal a d8. All undead will take damage.
Oh,
And then
yes.
there's just a basic fortitude, right?
Yes.
I think it's a basic fortitude save, yeah. That's pretty fucking
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So
Alright,
the 2 undead will need fortitude saves, DC 18.
I'll make it real quick. Natural 20 on the first one. Natural 19 on the second.
Ah.
God.
So they don't take 9, but all of the party is going to heal up 4.
That was the last heal spell.
All right.
I'll do the combat adjustment. Oh, you already got yours.
Yeah.
Jen, you should be at 7. You've taken 7. Felix, you'll be down to 12. Karen, you're down to 10. Everyone else, if there's nothing else, that helped the party out.
Yeah, that helped a lot.
You forced saves. I'm rolling like fucking rocks. I guess better on the fortitude saves than on attacks against you guys.
Yeah, I guess.
You mean so far in this combat when you've had 3 criticals?
Yeah.
Yeah, but remember, criticals are now if you hit 10 or higher. Like, I'm rolling high, but I'm not rolling 20s like I just did.
Uh-huh.
Okay, if Eli hadn't used his reaction for shield, you would be at 4 criticals
True.
for
Yeah.
that's right now. So
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
rough.
That's what's really interesting. Like, when you guys fight sort of like pseudo bosses in this game, because they have a really high bonus to hit, it means they're also more prone to crits. It really steps it up.
Yeah.
All right, Alex's turn. So he just sort of finishes. Please forgive me, but it's time for you to rest. And he fills his
Hey, he actually hit. Thank God.
hit with his power attack.
2 damage.
2 damage.
Ah, 11. That's better.
This is partial. By the temporary.
Hmm.
They calculated it in a counting way. Alright, he's got a minus on it, but he's going to take his last attack and just swing with that fucking thing. Yeah. It's missed, but he had to try.
Had to try.
Hey, you got damage on it.
Felix, get out of the way. Felix! Thanks, but you need to move. Go
The
like
other side,
here,
you
or like
get a
here.
sneak attack.
Yeah, honestly, you get.
Use your spear at range.
Just get out of the way. And drop the sword.
Spear
Not
it.
gonna bother shooting it.
I will say, Felix, if you take one more step to the right when you attack that creature, no, you're still flanking it.
Yeah, that's. Hang on, did you move me or is that?
No, I didn't. That's what you.
Then yeah, there is no way to get it flying from height.
Yet.
Yeah. However,
Step down, drop the sword.
To drop the sword and draw the spear.
A quick draw the spear.
And because Allison. Now, Felix is going to keep on the same.
Okay.
Keep on the same guy, just, hope and pray. Medium undead one.
Thoughts and prayers.
Oof.
Oh!
I literally.
How many critical misses have we had?
A lot.
Well, you've had critical hits.
Let's go, boys.
Man.
I just laughed so much I farted.
Alright,
Yikes.
it's y'all guys, right?
Okay.
Well, we're keeping track with the hammer, bow, or sword.
The
Alright.
sword is in his current space.
First attack, she's going to swing again.
Well, if you want to, that's what I heard. I thought you didn't want to. So if you want to have it on, up to you.
Oh, we'll say yes, I don't have to. It's not good.
Karen, so you're lunging.
Yeah, lunging again with the flail.
Okay.
Oh, nat 20
yeah.
crit!
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Karen, have you unlocked critical specializations yet or no?
No, unfortunately.
Okay.
If I just roll, if I throw the damage on top of the token thing, it will automatically roll the double, right?
That is what I understand.
Yeah, I've done it.
Okay, yeah. Alright, not bad, 9. So that was my first. My second action is to run forward, and my third is to shove this thing back into the wall. So that's an athletics check versus its fortitude. Not bad, 25.
That's gonna succeed.
So that pushes it back against the wall.
Correct.
Yep.
So you choose a follower.
Now I was just going to ask, that does not provoke an attack of opportunity for me because it's moving out of my space, correct? Because I forced it out?
Because you forced it out.
Okay.
That's correct.
Alright, then...
That way you cannot generate your own free attack.
Exactly. That's why I asked. No, I am choosing to not follow it. I will stay there. And that's the end of my turn. Charlie's up.
Alright, well, we're using this thing here that pays us.
I didn't want it up in my grill. You can move.
Charlie's gonna be firing some hand crossbow.
I did give it a good... I gave it a good bonk on the head, though.
Felix has his launch gear out, so he's got it down like a knife, you know? Please don't come any closer.
Set to receive charge.
Want to boost his AC there?
One.
Oh, looks like I disconnected.
Yeah.
Natural.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
Damn. So
Yeah.
holy shit, twin sixes.
Oh, shit!
Alright, somewhere.
There's more girl! There's more girl! Good shot, Charlie!
Man, that blew the fuck out of him.
Yeah, you did. Good
So action
God.
reload.
Yep, and then a second attack. Ta-da!
Does not count having
A critical miss.
no idea who did that.
That dude was fucking awesome.
That was
Oh, man.
excellent. That was excellent.
Alright, medium undead 1. Having the attacks come in from both Karen and Charlie is going to head in that direction. Take an action to step.
That does not provoke?
No, because your reach is extended only for an attack, not your threat range.
Okay.
It will then attack La Karen. Hey, it's just a hit,
Okay.
not a critical.
Rolling rocks though, 24.
Yeah.
Alright, Karen, give me a fortitude.
Fortitude. Okay.
It's
18.
Fine, it's fine.
Okay.
Alright, and then last action is going to claw you again.
Okay.
I missed. I literally didn't drop it on your character sheet. I mean, boom, natty 19.
Yeah.
I
Not
am
a crit, but
still going to use my reaction to raise my shield so that I can have my shield take damage.
Nice. Okay.
So go ahead and roll the
Okay,
damage.
I'm going to roll the damage in the chat log so I can tell you what it rolled.
Yes.
So it is 5 points of damage.
Then that's what my shield will take.
Perfect. So that way, nothing's there. That is its whole turn.
Yes.
Yeah, shields are super cool. And
I
mine,
realized, like, last time we played, I've been using my shield wrong this entire time.
Well, you've just been preserving it because it's your walk, and you like
That's
the walk.
true, that's
now
true.
You're realizing that maybe there's something more to it.
Yeah.
You realize that perhaps having a walk is not as important as being alone.
The real walk was the friends we made along the way.
Oh, yeah. Wait, hang on, there's another threat.
Don't worry, you'll
I'm
walk.
not comfortable. I don't want to be a walk.
Alright.
Uh,
And this second undead spends its entire turn. Ooh, let me actually see what happens when you critically fail to grapple someone.
why is it dry humping Alec?
Alec, I think it likes you.
It fails. Alec, as a free action, for free, not even free, as a free action, grabs that one. So, for what it's worth, Mike, the one to the north of you is now flat-footed.
Most excellent.
I've got rules we just learned for that.
And you have your spear, so you can hit it from there.
Yep. I literally, we just learned what it means.
Because you can sneak attack and potentially crit specialize. Alright, Tam, it's your turn.
if you could reshare the map for me, please.
Oh, right, yes. I mean, I feel like Tam is blind now, so...
So I want to ask something real quick while it's on my mind.
Mhm.
What is the quick specialization effect for the short sword?
I think a short sword is... That's right, because you've got a lot of shit.
Not a lot of shit.
Well, actually, no, that's worth noting. The short sword, though, I think, as we talk about it... The short sword is not a simple weapon. It is a rogue weapon, so you can use it.
So it is part of my
Ruffian thing, very specifically.
thing.
So, like, maces, spears, you're really, like, low-key
I'm not
thug
talking
weapon.
No,
Yeah, it's your thug shit. Alright, so, Sexton, what are you doing?
Okay.
Biggest fight of the
you
night.
didn't answer. What was the,
It doesn't have one. Does it?
Oh no, everything has a crit specialization. You won't be able to use it, but I think it's super cool.
So you only get...
You only do it simple.
Oh, okay, I thought it was all the ones that I...
Now, when you read it off, you said simple. Which means that way, like, sort of incentivizes Ruffians to use it. For swords, you make your target become flat-footed for the start of your next turn.
Nice.
No,
Yeah, they're
very
cool.
friendly.
Hammers are awesome.
Prone. They knock prone, I think. Or trip. Or no, they knock prone.
did. We went over it. They knocked.
Flails also knock prone.
Nice.
Alright.
So I'm gonna do pretty much the only thing I can do right now, which is Disrupt Undead.
Sweet.
Which one?
The only one I can see right now, Medium Undead 1.
DC 18. Fortitude. Just a success, so half damage.
Excellent.
One.
Plus anything?
No. It's a cantrip.
Oh, nice.
Is that a 2-action cast?
It is.
Okay.
So you can move if you want, but
I'm
whatever.
not going to.
Okay.
Or if you want to do another recall, you can take more information.
No, I didn't. I do that multiple times.
Because it takes an action.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Okay.
Because of the
I thought it was.
action.
I thought it was well, like with medicine checks. I can only do it once every so often.
Yeah, no,
No.
yeah. You can only do it every so often because it's like a out of thing.
It's a balancing
The narrative there, like, yeah, it's like he's doing the medicine, but like, he's doing the lot.
So if you want to have done that,
Sure.
okay. Go ahead and roll it. This time you rack your brain, but nothing else is coming up yet.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the reason I like it. They're like, look, you gain good stuff from it. You should be able to repeat it. But just make it cost an action.
Yeah.
So now we're giving that's another thing. All the fun guys. Yeah. Now whenever you guys have an extra action, you can always attempt to recall knowledge of the creature. Like, I'll straight up, if you roll well, I'll tell you the AC or max hit points. Like, I will give you
Nice.
straight, detailed info.
Good, good.
I'll never do that because Felix doesn't.
Alec, sort of being the tactician, Alec is going to delay his turn after Felix.
Okay.
Because he needs both hands.
Yeah.
He needs both hands to swing the sword.
Gross.
I cannot believe this Empire dating.
Alright, Felix, it's your turn.
Which undead was flat-footed?
The one north of you.
Too.
So, completely in the spear, and
Yes.
it's not the dead boy. You know what's gonna happen.
Natural 1.
Yep. Here it
Just gonna
comes.
Roll. Just gonna roll. Get ready for that 7. That can't be right. You only have +3 to that.
Yeah, there's no way that's right.
Oh, that is cool.
Goes to Tech number 2.
Okay. Yes,
Roll.
correct.
Please roll the appropriate attack.
Oh, that's so much better! Yes!
And so, guys, Isaac, what happens when you critically hit against someone who's flat-footed with a simple weapon?
I not only get people specialization, but also sneak.
Oh, that's
Now, the
delicious.
sneak attack is not critically multiplied, but the damage is.
Okay, so let's roll the damage. So that was on 1. I fucked that up.
Okay,
And
I'll
will
walk
let
it
you
back.
fix it. I will let you fix it before we do anything else.
Done.
Okay. So now I should roll a sneak attack today. With the 1d6 on medium number 2.
Why is it clumsy?
Critical effect of spear.
Oh, right. Pierces it, right? Sweet.
And then what else?
Well, first critical damage.
Oh yeah, I feel a critical damage. We put 2 on, so it didn't actually roll.
Okay. So yeah, just roll your damage twice against it.
Yeah. I rolled it once and did you just undo what I did?
I did. So you did 8 and then roll another one.
I'll double it.
Okay.
Yeah, not bad.
Oh, it did it when I pointed it at the right guy.
Perfect.
Fantasy grounds is great.
That was a good hit.
Okay, so and guys, because I like looking this stuff up so we can all learn. Here's what clumsy does. It's going to be really
Oh,
good.
I could have told you. It's a -1 dex penalty to all dex checks.
Yeah, that's right, because you get it, you have
Yeah.
it on when you're not raging.
Nurk gets
And
it constantly.
All dexterity checks and DCs, including AC, reflex saves, range attack rolls, and skills using acrobatic stealth.
Yeah, everything
Easier
dex.
to hit now.
Nice.
So Felix, you now have a second attack.
That included the you included the sneak attack.
Oh, I didn't put that on yet. Now I will. Holy shit, you've done a lot of damage in one round.
Yeah, he did a shit ton.
Well done, sir.
That's Felix. Felix is doing a lot of damage except when he doesn't. When he doesn't do it,
Very
Alright,
spiky
you got 2 more
damage.
actions.
oh, 2 more actions. That guy is still flat-footed.
Yeah, because he's grappled.
2 more actions.
Yeah, damn, this is a really something to see. That's medium on this too.
Yep.
So I'm not gonna mess it up.
Nice.
That's a hit. You didn't roll it on
I
there.
actually missed it because I have this really bad tendency with these dice that I toss them when I roll with them. So I landed it on the map instead of my gun.
Yeah, you need to just drop them on the token.
I know I need to, but I always feel like I want to. Yeah, it's,
You want to flick it, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's definitely a hit.
But anyway, that's a hit, so here we go. Long spear on the
Hey,
Now
still.
sneak attack.
So, no, that one.
Oh wow, you get sneak attack more than once per round?
As long as they're flat-footed.
Oh, that's awesome.
1d6.
3. And you got a final attack.
I'm assuming the Undead 2 is still standing.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking surprisingly worse for wear, but
But you know what? The attack would still avoid.
so Alec has a free action, drops the grapple, takes an action to put his hand on his sword,
Power attack?
go back to sleep. Critical.
Excellent.
Oh my god. It's definitely dead.
It has to be, yeah.
Oh my
And as it goes down, it
Black.
just says,
What if you get the good shit with the shake
please rest. From the DM, man.
Alright,
Trained to Karen.
This is an animal.
Yeah.
alright.
I didn't turn into it in time.
Karen starts to swing the mace in a circle and goes for an uppercut on this thing.
Ooh, this
What?
is a flail.
Or sorry, flail, yes, not
I
mace.
got into an argument with the district attorney about this.
You are correct. It is a flail, not a mace. Yeah, she starts swinging it and then goes for the uppercut on the jaw. 20. That's a hit. Excellent. So damage, max damage 10. Oh, destroyed it. Cool.
As you, and it slumps.
Excellent. Yeah, I like to imagine I knocked the head off with my uppercut.
Did
And
it
as this-
bounce into Felix for 1 damage?
Not quite. I'm gonna say that it's kind of like rolls to the ground, and Alec looks over with this just pained expression on his face. I know it is what they would have wanted, to die standing as they would for the face of adversity, to defend. But
Oh, dog. My dude.
And he kind of looks over at you. And
Just one.
Man. They
yes. They what?
This is foul.
You're right. It's
These
the
were
grave
not.
digger's fault.
These were not.
Karen begins
They were just
to.
Karen?
Karen?
I think I was going to finish.
Oh, sorry.
You're right, Felix. They were just obeying the laws of the spell that they themselves chose. The ones who violated it, who set it off, they're the ones who have to pay.
All we did was put them right.
Charlie, kind of get over here and look at what those runes you said were on the east wall say.
They're starting to fade a little bit.
Oh, I thought that was something that Alex said. I was like, what the fuck? No, we made them fade all the way, dude.
Alright,
So Karen goes over. She looks
I
at
will
Alec.
ask for the session to end in reasonably short time,
yes.
because I have had a very physical day.
We're about to end. But what
Okay.
I will say is, Charlie, you go over there, and I'm switching you to investigation for this. Your investigation roll was strong. You don't have a lot of arcana, but this is coming across to you. For this right though, you're getting to the neck of it. These were wards that caused bodies in the crypt to animate as undead guardians in response to an attempt by someone. And this is something that Alec clearly didn't recognize. This is a counter-reaction. It's triggered specifically by necromancy, a, if you will, fight fire with fire tactic. So that this isn't a grave robber, as Alan thought. This is if someone attempts to use necromancy to affect the bodies in here, instead of letting them be raised, whatever they want, they instead come back to kill the person, to kill whoever's around them.
So someone tried to animate one of his bodies, and in reaction, they animated themselves.
Yes. So that they couldn't be controlled by whoever tried.
Whoa.
And you piece all of that together.
Wow.
I would immediately tell him that.
Alex sort of stops and his brow froze. Well. And okay, so while it fades a little bit, the rune does stay in place. Like you can tell that like it was affected, but like the whites that were killed were there, but the rune is still there.
Alec. And Karen walks over to Alec. She puts a hand on his arm, or on his shoulder, and looks him in the eye. She puts her flail down and her shield down on the ground, and she takes a readied stance, starts to slap her chest, and goes, Kamate, kaora, kaora, kamate, kamate, kaora, teneite tanga puru huru, and begins to do a haka for his ancestors. Ooh, it was bad, but she tried, damn it. She's trying.
There's no frame of reference.
Alex kind of sees that.
Yeah, but
And-
you know what? Felix fucking slaps someone.
Maybe she feels she's injured. She's really injured, so she's not really getting her all into it, but she's
Every time
trying.
you slap yourself, blood just comes out.
Yeah.
You're also just saying random words rather than anything specific.
Yeah.
But I think Felix, or not Felix, you're Felix. I think Alec kind of looks to Karen, smiles a little bit, looks over to Felix, looks down to Charlie, and says, it takes a weight off my mind to know that they came back to fight me even greater. And you said you kind of relayed what I relayed to you, Trent?
Yeah.
So he looks down for a second, fight fire with fire. And he walks over to one of the two tubes that its top had come off,
Oh fuck.
and he reaches into it. It says, we shall not disturb the bodies anymore, but we will let their tools act as weapons against those who would oppress them. And he just pulls out this giant cobweb-encrusted, but still perfectly inscribed with runes, and made to look like the evil demonic armor they wear, great sword, and it just starts low-key glowing in his hand. And he looks up and down the rows of tubes. He looks at each one of you and says, respect the bodies, but let their tools that they took with them beyond the grave fell the foes who confront them now. And that's what it happens.
Yeah.
So he's going to take for himself a +1 greatsword.
Oh, yes.
But what all of you, and this is, you'll know this because, Tam, this is what you read about in the space above. And so here's what's left. There was a +1 greatsword, a +1 war flail,
Oh.
a +1 morning star,
Nice.
and 2 +1 halberds.
Excellent.
I really want that flail. Like, really bad.
Literally no one else can use it.
I can't use any of this.
I just wrecked that thing's face with the shitty flail I had. Like, Karen is in love with this new weapon.
What's a halberd? Kind
It's a martial weapon, a melee
Yeah.
weapon. Martial melee.
Charlie's gonna kind of like circle a finger with the Morning Star and be like, I wouldn't mind.
But in terms of conversation, we'll hold that conversation until next time because I really wanted that
Cool.
final bit to be Alex sort of saying he's willing to fight fire with fire. And if the whole point of if their will as the entombed defenders of this place was to let their bodies be used to defend it,
Mhm.
then he believes that they would have wanted their weapons to be used to hunt at those who defiled them.
Excellent.
Oh, yeah, well,
And
That's
so, yeah, I want that
excellent.
final image to just be him reaching in and pulling out this just super demonic looking greatsword.
yeah,
Camera
pulling out
pans
the
to Charlie.
Did you give us XP for the frogmen?
I did.
He did.
I did. Yes.
You did? Ah, damn it.
Yep, 60 XP away.
God damn
See
it.
you guys next time.
No,
All
38
So-
XP away. Ugh.
If he says to fight fire with fire, pulls the thing out, camera pan to Charlie, and she just goes, now you're speaking my language. Blackout.
Oh, then you know what it does. Charlie puts on the shades and it goes,
Yeah!
and then it cuts the credits.
That was a great session, guys. That
It
was
was.
one
That was quite
hell
good.
of a fight.
That was 2 hours of a
Yeah.
I mean, the boggards were good, but oh, come on, man.
the
The lich
ballers
fight.
were Don't undersell yourself. The ballers were
Oh, and I actually have an image for you guys. I thought I will share this. Here we go.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, before we close the section for the night, Felix collects his weapons. And puts the hammer ready. I've just realized that I've made myself into a character that has 6 different effective weapons in his when they're done, throws or drops them.
I mean, I like thematically. I love the idea of a very realistic style.
Jim,
Sure.
Felix is doing guys. Too many weapons, uses them all once, and
The problem is, though, Duke Guy can take a hit.
He took a
Oh!
hit
he
tonight.
took a hit.
That
took a
is
lich
fair.
hit.
That is fair.
White hit, not a lich. These aren't liches,
Yeah,
they're
sorry,
whites.
Yeah, you're right. They're definitely not liches.
No, a lich that would have killed him.
Yeah, we would have gotten immediately murdered.
I'll do a little bit of work, but I think I even have the names for which specific people you're taking the weapons from, and I think that'll matter. Just
Oh,
for
wow.
my own little fluff. I'll let you guys know names of the people.
Do we
you're
want to do
taking the weapons
healing like shit tonight or next
from.
session?
No, do next time. We're hard stopping.
Yeah, we'll do it
Okay.
next
Past
time.
9.
Cool.
And you guys will, honestly, because you move fast enough, you'll probably still need to wait about half an hour before Tam can heal you.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
probably
right.
true.
There is no healing to be had right now.
We should probably
No,
sleep
I-
anyway, because I've got drained 2 and Tam is completely out of spells. We should probably sleep.
Yeah, and I'm almost thinking we could probably sleep in here.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Secret door. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good.
For what it's worth, Charlie, you rolled a fucking natural 20 on your
Yes.
search check to find that door. Yeah.
Fuck yes.
That's awesome.
And I'll give you a little bit of player stuff. There are no other entrances. It is find the secret door, or this is a potential room you may entirely miss as players.
Dang. Wow. That room was pretty clutch.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna write up.
Yeah.
Anyone who wants to hang out is welcome to hang out. But we are now officially wrapped.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
popping
write
off.
the summary.
Alright. Later, Ike.
All of my color rappings.
Later.
Later, Mike.
Oh, damn! That was an intense fight.
Yeah, that was rough. Oof, it started out really, really bad. I was worried there for the first round or so.
Did you call me Mike, dog?
No,
Okay, I thought I heard Mike.
No, Ike.
Cool.
I mean I can call you Mike if you want.
I mean, it'd be bad.
Yeah, that was fucking great.
Karen definitely found her new weapon of choice, and it's the flail.
That's those things I really like. Two things that I like about Pathfinder. One, Pathfinder, and then two, Pathfinder 2. One, I like that Pathfinders, there's a lot of that, like, there's always what you start off with as your character concept, and then there's what, in playing it, your character concept becomes.
Right.
And I feel like there's so much room for organic. Like, I feel like Lumpy was a great example of that.
Oh,
You're like,
absolutely.
Lumpy's a bro, and you're like, I think Lumpy's becoming a paladin, whether or not I intended that.
Yeah, I had zero intention of Lumpy becoming a paladin. She was supposed to be all Captain America all the time. But then just the shit with the church and Dorcas and, I don't know, it just worked.
And so, like, I'm also, like, one of the things I'm interested to see is to see, like, as you guys level up, does anyone dedicate into other things? Like, as you start to,
I have decided that Nurk is going to dedicate into Oracle at level 8.
provided you like how Oracle looks.
This is going to be one of the nerdiest things you guys have heard in a while. Yesterday, I spent some time in Photoshop with the pre-release advanced player's guide for Oracle and the dedication section from the core rulebook, and I was like copy and pasting everywhere it said sorcerer, I would put on Oracle, and everywhere it said bloodline, I was putting on mystery, and I was making my own kind of custom Oracle dedication just to see kind of how it's going to look when it comes out.
Well, and I will say that, like, because I imagine from a game design point of view, it will be probably pretty functionally different from Sorcerer, otherwise why make it?
Yeah, but I figure Sorcerer is the spontaneous charisma caster for Arcane, and Oracle is the spontaneous charisma caster for Divine, so it can't be super different.
That's actually not true anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when you're a Sorcerer, your bloodline determines what kind of magic, and it's an entirely different spell list. If you are a Divine Blood Sorcerer, you cast from the Cleric list.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Yeah. So, and it's still spontaneous. So to that end, if you don't like the way Oracle looks, dedicate Divine Sorcerer.
Yeah. But yeah, I wanted to get more ice magic.
So.
Because especially with the backstory I wrote, I made her ice powers are more important thematically than they were originally.
Oh man, what did the wall say?
They should.
Mighty dragons.
They'll hopefully have the Oracle dedication info in the advanced player's guide when that comes out in July?
Oh, they for sure will. It'll be based so much. Like, I think that they kind of have their system down for developing those. So I think they have to do a lot of. They need to get the core abilities, and then if the core abilities work, then they transfer them pretty well.
But there's no way in hell Nurk's going to be level 8 by the time July rolls around. So.
I mean, we're playing a lot, but probably not. No.
Well, we're not playing that much. We were playing 2 times a week, maybe, but like if both of our games were that game.
Maybe. I mean, like that we play long sessions in that one.
True.
You're right, though. Probably not, because level 8 will most likely. I'll probably do some artificial delaying.
Yeah.
I really want to play that next pre-written adventure because I really like the way that reads.
Sure.
The one about the one near the Mulungi Expanse.
Mm-hmm.
Which will be interesting because you guys are kind of dealing with creatures that are from the Mulungi Expanse in this adventure, and then be going to it in that one.
That's awesome.
When I say this adventure, I mean our Wednesday night adventure, Age of Ashes.
Oh, cool. So this
is that's something Tam identified, that the baboon creatures and the boggarts are from the Mulungi Expanse.
Yeah, so that would be probably a good adventure for this group.
Well, yes, but I don't want to break the AP. Because like APs are perfectly charted out to have you not really go like outside of small things written in side to side. Like if we did a whole side adventure, it would throw off the whole AP.
That's fair.
And I will say that this AP builds in a way that I'm pretty excited. Like honestly, the APs are so beautiful in the way they build.
So wait, Age of Ashes. Oh wait, this is one that goes how far?
20th.
Oh shit. Okay. I guess I was thinking of Plaguestone.
Yeah, no, Plaguestone is a standalone. Age of Ashes, you are about half. You're getting close to halfway through one of 6 books.
Jesus.
That are all already out. They're all already built in Fantasy Grounds.
That is excellent.
All right, fellas, I'm gonna jump out and play some stuff for the people.
All right, later, Trent.
Enjoy, traders.
Peace.
Bye.
Yeah, no, this is an entire campaign.
That's excellent.
And because we're playing it online, no matter where anyone lives, we'll get to keep playing.
Yeah.
God, yeah, the more I play Pathfinder 2, the more I just really freaking like it.
It's quite good.
It is the best combat and tabletop role-playing game that
It allows for a lot of creativity, that's for sure.
And And I love seeing the way it plays out in combat, like the bull rushing, the grappling, the
Mhm.
use of reactions, and like now that you've been there, you're like, ooh, yeah, I can use a reaction to raise my shield, but then I don't